All right, everyone, let's take a look at our composite figures. So when you are looking at these figures, let's review our formulas. Notice we have a triangle down here. This is going to be the formula for that triangle. Remember, these are all found on your star chart within your star test. You can see these formulas anytime by clicking on that reference chart. Our rectangle over here, area equals base times height. And then we have over here our trapezoid, and there is our formula for that. When you are looking at these, remember to follow those formulas. For example, this rectangle. Fairly simple, right? Because we've got just that base times height, which is that 5.5 times 20.45. For the sake of time, I am not going to go through the particular math on it, but plugging it in to that formula, we're just going to follow it. A equals, excuse me, base, which is that 20.45, times our height, which is the 5.5. That is going to get us 112.475. All right, let's move on to the triangle. So with triangles, it is similar, but remember with triangles, we are doing area equals 1/2 base times height. So if I were to plug it in, remember our base is the bottom number and our height is that tallest point, so that where that right angle is, right? Excuse me. So area equals 1/2 base times height. Excuse me. So how do we solve for this one? Another way to look at that formula is area equals base times height, or 18 times 7 over 2, because 1/2 is the same as dividing by 2, okay? So that 18 times 7 is 126. Ran out of room, so let's go down here. 126 divided by 2 is 63. So let's move on now to our trapezoid. The trapezoid seems super confusing, but it's really not that difficult. So you've got two bases on a trapezoid. You can name them however you would like, but I usually do the top one is base 1, the bottom one is base 2, and then your height is that dotted line where that right angle is. So let's plug it into our formula. Area equals 1/2 base 1 is 6 plus base 2 is 8 times our height, which is 4. Again, since we've got that 1/2, we can simplify this to area equals 6 plus 8, or base 1 plus base 2, times height, 4, all over 2. So 6 plus 8 is 14, plus, nope, not plus, times 4, all over 2. 14 times 4 is 56. 56 divided by 2, let's draw an arrow so you guys can see where I'm coming from, is 28. So the area to our trapezoid equals 28. Let's move on to a practice problem. Two rectangles were used to form the following figure. Use the ruler provided to measure the dimensions of the figure nearest the quarter of an inch. So when you are looking at this problem, you're going to want to pull that ruler out. Since we do not have that ruler, I am going to give you those answers, but when I want you to go and look for that ruler option in that Practice Star resource so that you are able to practice that. All right, so let's say we took our ruler and we measured this, and it was 4 here and 5 here. And on the outside, let's say it was 5 here and 6 here. What would the first step be? Okay, it's asking which measurement is closest to the area of the shaded region of this figure in square inches. So we need to find the area of our shaded region, but our clear region or our white region is on the inside. So we need to find the area of the outside figure minus the area of the inside figure. So we need to find the area of both and then go from there. So if you remember, area equals base times height. So let's plug it in. Area equals 5 times 4, which equals 20. And then out here, area equals 6 times 5, which equals 30. So we're going to take our outside minus our inside, and we now have 10 inches squared because the outside region would be that without that inside region. So our correct answer is F. Continue on through this and reach out to your teacher if you need help.